Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on this channel. In this video, we're going to be learning how to solve word problems involving simultaneous equations. So let's begin with the steps to follow when solving word problems involving simultaneous equations. Step 1 is to identify variables, basically knowing what is x and what is y. And then using the variables, we can write two equations, which makes us come to step 2. Using keywords and reading strategies can help us identify which ones to use when writing the two equations. Number 3, we solve using substitution or elimination. These are the two methods which are mainly used when solving simultaneous equations. And finally, write answer in a complete sentence. Let's have a look at a few examples. Kevin would like to buy 10 bouquets. Standard bouquet costs $7 and the deluxe bouquet costs $12. He can only afford to spend $100. How many of each type can he buy? First of all, we need to identify the variables and define them. So here, x is equal to standard bouquet and y is equal to deluxe bouquets. Now we make two equations. So the first equation would be relating to the cost. 7x plus 12y is equal to 100. Since he can only afford to spend $100, we equate to 100. The second equation would be relating to the number of bouquets. So x plus y is equal to 10 since Kevin would like to buy 10 bouquets. Okay, now we simply solve these two equations. So I'm going to show you how we solve them. So 7x plus 12y is equal to 100 and x plus y is equal to 10. So as you can see, there is nothing common between these two. So what we can do is multiply this equation by 7, which will give us 7x plus 7y, because y times 7 is 7y, and 10 times 7 is 70. Now you can see that 7x are both common, so we can simply use the elimination method and get rid of these two variables. 7x minus 7x gets cut, so 0. 12y minus 7y is equal to 5y. Then 100 minus 70 is equal to 30. Now we can simply find the value of y by dividing. 30 divided by 5 is equal to 6. Okay, now we find the value of x by simply substituting what we got here in any one equation. So I'm going to use equation 2. So x plus y is equal to 10. So when y is equal to 6, so we substitute y with 6 and here we have 10. So now what is value of x? 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. That means Kevin can buy 4 standard bouquets and 6 deluxe bouquets. As you can see, the solution also says the same. Let's go to the next example. A hot air balloon is 10 meters above the ground and rising at a rate of 15 meters per minute. Another balloon is 150 meters above the ground and descending at a rate of 20 meters per minute. When will the two balloons meet? So defining these two variables, I've made x is equal to minutes and y is equal to height in meters. Now using these two variables, we have made two equations. The first one is y is equal to 15x plus 10. You can see it from the first sentence itself, 10 meters above the ground and rising at a rate of 15 meters per minute. And the second equation would be y is equal to minus 20x plus 150. The reason why it's minus 20 is because it's descending and not rising. I'm just going to make these two equations rearranged by making the variables come in one side and the whole number remaining on the other side. So y is already there on one side. I'm just going to put 15x to the other side. So minus 15x is equal to 10. Over here, I'm going to take minus 20x to the other side. So it's going to give us y plus 20x. Y plus 20x is equal to 150. So y minus 15x is equal to 10. Y plus 20x is equal to 150. Here you can see that y is common in both, so we can simply subtract it and eliminate it. So y gets eliminated. Now minus 15x minus plus 20x, so that basically means minus 15 minus 20, which gives us minus 35x, and then is equal to 10 minus 150, which is equal to minus 140. Okay, so now we can find the value of x by simply dividing minus 35 from minus 140. So x is equal to minus 140 divided by minus 35, which is equal to 4. We have found the value of x. Now we can simply find the value of y by using x and substituting it into any one equation. So I'm just going to use first equation. So y is equal to 15x plus 10. So I'm just going to do y is equal to 15 times 4 plus 10. So 15 times 4 is 60. 60 plus 10 is 70. So y is equal to 70. So the number of minutes would be 4 and the height in meters would be 70 meters. So after 4 minutes and at a height of 70 meters, these two balloons will meet. And yes, the answer is correct. Okay, now that we have gone through some examples, let's see if you have understood the concept well. You can pause the video and have a go at these two questions. Here's question 1. You can pause the video here and have a go. At a theater, 2 adult tickets and 3 child tickets cost $36. 3 adult tickets and 2 child tickets cost $42. Find the cost of 1 adult and 1 child ticket. First, we start off with step 1, defining the variables. Here I've made x as the cost of 1 adult ticket and y as the cost of 1 child ticket. After that, we make two equations. So equation 1 is 2x plus 3y is equal to 36. And equation 2 is 3x plus 2y is equal to 42. Now we simply solve these two equations. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 36. And 3x plus 2y is equal to 42. As you can see, there is no common number between these two equations. Multiply this equation by 2 and this one by 3. So we basically have to multiply these two equations by each other. So 2x times 3 is 6x. 3y times 3 is 9y. And 36 times 3 is 108. For the next one, 3x times 2 is 6x, 2y times 2 is 4y, and 42 times 2 is 84. Now we can simply eliminate these two easily since 6x and 6x are common. So 6x minus 6x is 0, 9 minus 4 is 5. And then 108 minus 84 is equal to 24. So y is equal to 24 divided by 5, which is equal to 4.8. So the cost of 1 child ticket is $4.80 or $4.8. Now we need to find the cost of the adult ticket, which is the value of x. We simply substitute the value of y in any one equation. So I'm going to use this equation. So 2x plus 3y, 3 times 4.8 is equal to 36. The 3 times 4.8 gives us 14.4. 2x plus 14.4 is equal to 36. And so x is equal to, I'm just going to go to the last step. X is equal to 36 minus 14.4 divided by 2. So 36 minus 14.4 first, which gives us 21.6, and we divide that, we get 10.8. That means the cost of one adult ticket is $10.8 and the cost of one child ticket is $4.8. Question 2. Okay, John travels 60 kilometers in total. He walks part of the distance and drives the rest. He walks at 4 kilometers per hour and drives at 16 kilometers per hour. The trip takes 5 hours. How much time did he spend walking and driving? First, we start by defining variables. So x is equal to time walking and y is equal to time driving. After that, we make two equations. The first equation is x plus y is equal to 5 because the trip takes 5 hours. So how much time he took to walk and how much time he took to drive adds up to 5 hours. And the second equation, we have 4x plus 16y is equal to 60 since he traveled 60 kilometers. And it is given that 4 kilometers per hour he walked and drove 16 kilometers per hour, in total giving us 60 kilometers. Now we simply solve this equation, so I'm just going to show you x plus y is equal to 5 and 4x plus 16y is equal to 60. So here I can just simply multiply this first equation times 4, so it gives us 4x plus 4y is equal to 20. Now 4x is common in both, so we can simply subtract it and eliminate it. 4x gets eliminated. 16 minus 4 is 12y. 60 minus 20 is equal to 40. And so 40 divided by 12 is 3.333, which will actually give us a recurring decimal of, so it goes on and on, so 3.33 hours. Now we simply substitute this. I'm simply going to make this 10 by 3, so it will be easier for us to get the exact value for x. So x plus y is equal to 5. I'm going to use this equation, so x plus 10 by 3 is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5 minus 10 by 3, which is equal to 1.66, another recurring decimal. Y will be time driving, so 3.33, if we were to convert it into hours and minutes, it would be 3 hours and 20 minutes. 3 hours and 20 minutes, and the time walking will be 1 hour and 40 minutes. As you can see, the answer it's 1.66. It's a recurring decimal, and here 3.33. However, I have converted it into hours and minutes so that you guys can understand easily. Okay, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and understood the concept of simultaneous equations with word problems. If you haven't seen my old videos, you can click them here, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.